this year we played Duran Cup, we played IFA Shield, we played Super Cup, and now we played 2 games of ISL. You know how many games I lose this season? I missed this one last game. So this is not a problem. I told her that the fans are very important this year because the season is short and we have many games at Salt Lake. And that's all. Only follow the line as we start with 6 points in 2 games. And we know that will be difficult, but we are working for that and we are preparing ourselves for win all the games. We start very well. I think we are in a great moment. I told these things before because of that. Because we are in a great moment. We don't want to change this momentum. So we need to keep going, to follow the same line. With the help of the fans, I'm sure that we can continue play this. Yes, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of the fans because they are helping us a lot, and I think we are creating a very nice atmosphere around the Salt Lake Stadium between the players and staff and fans. So just to say thank you and please come tomorrow to support us because we're gonna need them and will be more easy if they are with us.
Foreigners will pay. So if you make a calculation, I think that is simple to get the answer. So yes, at some point I cannot say if he will start, if he will not start. Still, Saul, we are waiting for the last medical assessment. So after that, we will only decide. It's one of the areas of the game that there is going to be a lot of importance of control that areas. I think we are better in that areas, but it's sure that Mani, as linking player as number 10, he can connect very well, as I told you, with Messi Bulli and with the speed that they have on the wings and sometimes trying to create superiorities with short ones. Apart from that, in set pieces, Mani, he has a beautiful kick and I'm sure he's going to put us under pressure with players as Esse, Messi, Pronoi. They have a lot of key players in set pieces, so we need to be very aware of all this, avoiding giving them the advantage of, for example, unnecessary faults, and we need to be very concentrated because then Setpool is a team that, with minimal mistakes, they are specialists in capitalizing. From the first game to the second game, we want to be keep performing and giving them the results, match the demands they have around the team, and tomorrow is a good opportunity to keep improving numbers, to have everybody here at home and help us to do the performance that we need to keep our good run of results.
Thank you.
Good that you're asking that. I see that you have confidence in the way that we are performing, so the most important thing is target the 3 points and the consequences of the game. How we do it, I think that we know very well what is our pattern of play, and we will try to give continuity to the previous games and with the intention of improving. Remember that we are still about to recover some players. I think that we can keep performing our peak of performance, and doing that, we will have more warranties to keep the points at home. As I said before, we are not absolutely thinking on this, on the run of the results, on the position of the table, of the goal difference. We are just focusing on the rival and the game of tomorrow. You are right that it's important for us trying to connect a good run of wins. I think, if I'm not wrong, that last year we could get 3 wins in a row exactly 26th of February. That was the first time in ISL that we got that. So maybe this is a good symptom that tomorrow will be continuity to that. But this is all anecdotal. It's what I'm telling you. There is a lot of talks about the team, about points, about winning games, about the position at the end of the season. But trust me that we are absolutely not that. We are only in maintaining our performance level, take it to different levels, grow in the competition game by game, understand the strengths, the weaknesses, and the demands of the game of tomorrow. And I think that if we can think like this game by game, all the different talks about the team will settle and we will get what everybody is expecting from us. The point is that they would get two wins, which is not easy at the beginning of the competition. So tomorrow there are a challenge of two teams that will try to keep their winning streak at the beginning of the season. Second, if I remember last year, the worst game that we played, it was against Chennai. But I'm saying that because Owen was the coach. All of you know the experience of Owen. He analyzed and planned every game by game. I'm sure that he knows what are our strong points and weak points, the same way as we do about them. So I expect a tactical contest tomorrow, and in terms of what they do on the pitch, well, we know that they rely a lot in transitions and set pieces, that they have a playmaker as Mari Cabal, that up front they have the mobility and the dynamics of Messi Bulli, that they have speed on the wings, and that they have very, very physical players in the central areas. So we know what they have, we know what we need to do, but I'm sure that they also have the plan to try to neutralize our weapons. So I expect a good game in between two teams, probably with different styles. So let's see which one prevails. About Miguel, I think no problem for tomorrow. He will be on the pitch. About Saul, last week I said that we are building a culture of learning and security. We want to protect our players. When the players feel psychologically safe, they perform better under pressure. They recover faster from mistake, and they take safer risks. So my work here is protecting everything regarding the group, coaches, players, and technical department. You all know what happens in East Bengal. And this week there is one victim, which is Yago Bangla, a newspaper. Yago Bangla has been a victim of the unofficial channels of communication of the club. And the same way as all of you expect us to be diligent, professional, and do our work, me as a coach, I also expect all of you to be diligent, professional, and do your work. When you are putting in your newspaper fake news, that means that you are not matching the critical standards of journalism. So the same way as we are subject to critics every week of our good things, you guys, I think that you also have a responsibility. And I repeat, Yago Bangla was a victim of the unofficial channels of communication of the club.
Equal and sound. Is there any injury issue or anything, or they are fit? That's the only question from my side.
I'm giving you the reason. You asked me why Saul is here, and I repeat.
No.
Because there is what I'm gonna repeat in case you didn't
It was a
understand.
last minute change because yesterday we got that Edmund is coming with you. Today we got that information.
Because Saul felt that he has to protect himself with the protection of the coach, protection about the fake news.
Okay.
Are you understanding why I'm connecting now? Are you understood? Yes. So the reason of the change is because we are not going to allow that the unofficial channels of communication around East Bengal, in the moments of stability and good things, they try to destabilize, they try to divide, they try to penalize, and our fans are very aware of this, and I want them to open their eyes. Who is doing the right things? Who is doing the bad things? So this is the question that I raise here. We are very calm, we are doing our work, we are very determined, we have a strong team, the things are going well, and still there are some interests to communicate in a different way. So this is what I want to expose here, and this is the way I'm replying the question.